Hey, everybody. Welcome back to yet some more Feed the Factory. Hello, Isaac. Hello.
Nick, I can see a plethora of items propelling themselves around and above you, behind you.
Yeah. Look at that. I went
sizes.
F5 and saw it momentarily, but then you moved forward just enough that now I can see the insides of your head, Isaac. and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I'm not complaining.
You always wanted to see the inside of my head, man?
Yeah, Isaac. When I say I wanted to be inside your head, that wasn't quite what I envisioned, but, you need to be careful what you wish for, right? That's what I got. Man.
We're kind of working, Nick, on our PPs.
Yeah,
right?
We're working on our PPs, and we as we do it, we always seem to uncover
more problems with our PPs. Yeah,
quirks in the system, Isaac. Yeah, quirks with our PPs, right? So we've kind of deciphered that these dynamos, they kind of have this. They kind of throw their toys out the pram a little bit, right?
Yeah, they throw their babies out with the bathwater, right?
Exactly, like that bathwater just gives flying out, man. Flying out such velocity that the babies have gone with it by accident, and then it's just an absolute calamity.
Yeah.
So these are just being annoying, right? Because they're just like steam. If they're not at 4,000 millibuckets per tick of steam at all times, they won't do the things that they're supposed to do, and they're kind of stuck in this weird low power state / no power state, and it's just a bit of a disaster, Isaac. So the end of last episode, we unlocked the high pressure pipes, right?
We did, yes.
So are we going to play around with those, Isaac? Are we going to pressurize our PPs?
I think we should try and pressurize our PPs, Nick. Not recommended, not advice.
No, not advice.
I think we can give it a go, man. So I think we need a few doodads, though, to make this work.
Bits and bobs.
Yeah, the high pressure input says that it extracts from fluid containers behind it and pushes into high pressure pipes in front of it. Requires a redstone signal. And then the high pressure output says it takes fluid from high pressure pipes behind it and pushes it into fluid containers in front of it. So I don't know if you can pump directly. Yeah, I don't think you can take the pipe directly to the dynamo. I think we're going to need to make many of these. Like, we're going to have to make one output per thing, per dynamo, and just one input, if that makes sense.
I see. Here we go. So it looks like this is just Iron Plate Central, Isaac.
It is, yes.
So I've requested loads.
Oh, I see.
And
right,
here we go.
okay.
I'll put them in for you. Here you
I've
go.
also crafted a load, but yeah, no, this is good. I like it.
Nice, yeah. I mean, that system bloody chugs them out, man. Jeez, it is wild.
It's fast, right?
Before I could even say Iron Plate, I had 150 of them ish in the system. It was unreal. So yeah, okay. So because we need to make tons of those, the pumps, isn't it? The pumpy pumpy boys. So yeah, which requires those iron tube things. So yeah, this should be interesting. These dynamos are examples of just that endless feeding requirement, right? That needs to be done. It's very annoying.
We are feeding the factory, though.
We are feeding the hell out of this factory. This factory better be appreciative, man. Flipping heck. It's unbelievable. I just can't believe it. Okay.
I need pistons. This seems somewhat doable. I also need oak. We don't have oak. We do have oak.
Question mark? We do have oak, right?
It's just not connected.
It's not connected. Yeah. It is available in our new, brand spanking new framed drawer. We've framed it for many crimes. That's why
you've been framed for a crime, Nick?
I've never been framed for a crime. I know people who have been framed for things like they've had their number plates cloned, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this car that goes around and just fills up with petrol and then just drives away using clone number plates and then stuff like that. That's kind of being framed.
Yeah.
I've never also been on You've Been Framed, which for people who don't know was like the original Fails show, but on TV instead of YouTube. And you could submit
TV
your clip.
question mark?
You've been framed, right?
What's a TV, man? I'm confused.
Oh, those things. No, it's just a really big monitor, Isaac. That's what you know yours as, right? Yeah. You know the big OLED one, the big OLED monitor.
Oh,
call
like
it-
my big OLED monitor.
Yeah,
right.
that's it. That's it. They call it a television, Isaac.
I was questioning the word television the other day, man.
Yeah.
I was like, why? So apparently tele means like it's the prefix for like long distance,
yeah, because you got telescope, right?
like telecommunications. So telecommunications makes sense, right? Long distance
communications,
Television makes no sense.
Yeah, telescope
Long
also
distance
makes
vision.
sense.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Telephone kind of
Yeah.
makes sense. You know, you're calling over a long distance, but television?
Maybe it's because the broadcast is over long distance, Isaac. You know, when
Maybe,
it was
but, like-
invented, right? Like, you know, it comes from, you can see things that aren't happening close by. You can see them happening far away.
Call it a telebroadcast then.
I guess you
I
can
know
have
it
a
doesn't roll off
telecast.
I know it doesn't roll off the tongue like television does, but
Yeah, but you know, you can imagine vision being like a 1940s buzzword, right? Television, do, do, do. You can now watch broadcast in the comfort of your own home using the Nano Super Television. Now $6,000, ready at your local Sears store or something like that. You know, you can just
I love
imagine
your,
it.
I love your
Right?
90s.
It's like microwave, right? It's like doo-doo-doo, microwave. Cook your food without direct heat using the magic microwave. Now $7,000 and takes up an entire room of your house. Ready available at your local Sears.
I was waiting for the Sears ad again. I saw that. I'm pretty sure we don't have in the UK as well.
He would be like, hello, love. Do you like television? You can see stuff that's happening in London from up north. Ready at your local Harrods.
Right.
£7,000.
Oh, jeez.
I can imagine it, man. You should go on there's that one like it's a website / media channel. I forgot the name of it, but they like have loads of videos of like really, really old stuff, like from
Look
the
at these-
40s and 50s.
See these pipes, man.
Look at this. It looks like it's made out of cardboard, Isaac. It looks like it can't even withstand pressure. It looks like it would explode if I blew on it. Oh my god. It looks horrible. I
So
hate it.
I don't know if I'm doing this right.
Here we go.
I think maybe though, but maybe not. So it says on the input.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go at pressure again. On the input, high pressure input, it says extracts fluid from containers behind it and pushes into high pressure pipes in front of it. Requires a redstone signal. And then the high pressure output says takes fluid from high pressure pipes behind it and pushes into fluid containers in front of it. Doesn't mention needing
Redstone
a
signal.
redstone.
Do you want to try it anyway, just in case, for this one dynamo here? Let's have a look.
It doesn't say it needs one though.
No.
Right.
Not happening. The next question, I guess, is this input receiving steam?
Like, is it the right way around?
Yeah.
Lever isn't
That looks like
activated?
it should be the case, right?
Oh, no,
Oh, hello. There we go.
Hey!
There we go.
Okay,
And
thank you,
this
chat.
is now full on steam and it's not going down at all.
But hold
which is-
on. That we could make that happen, Nick, with one dynamo in the past, right? One
True.
dynamo is not the question,
Okay,
right?
here we go then.
One dynamo, I sleep.
I'm
right?
gonna monitor the steam supply here.
Okay. And then we do need to get our banks back down, right? As well is the
Yeah,
next-
back in front of this
stage.
area.
This looks like it
Mhm.
should be working though. I see some more high pressure outputs.
And the
Which is just-
steam supply looks way more stable.
Would you say it's strong and stable?
I would say it's strong and stable, though it looks like it's only just stable. So maybe like connecting up this very last dynamo here with
It
a
should
high
be.
pressure
Like,
pipe.
just check the boiler. If the boiler has steam in it still, we should be fine. Like if you go to the front,
No, yeah, absolutely right. But before, when you'd right click on these dynamos, it would fill up with steam and then go vroom, and then go back up again. And then go vroom, and then back up again.
Yeah.
I think that's what was causing the issues.
but I think the issue again, as we saw, was just that it couldn't transfer enough, right?
Yeah, but
Whereas
now the
this
thing
is
is fine.
infinite.
Like,
Yeah,
this looks good.
If this is infinite, so long as we always have enough steam in the boiler, it should always work, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, if we hook this next one up, we should be good.
This one doesn't really do much, chat. This one's kind of garbage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh no, I messed that up. There we go.
Almost.
One. Okay. Perfect. So these are connected. Oh, but I need more pipes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand. Which means I need more green, which I believe we did start smelting. Okay.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be good, Nick. I think we're going to get...
Is this going to solve the energy crisis, Isaac?
I don't think it's going to solve the energy crisis. I think it's going to get our baseline back to where it should have been 20 episodes ago.
Yeah, like at the beginning when we actually first put it down.
Okay, yeah, these are
still stable, man.
Like they're just not moving, right? In terms of the steam
which is exactly that's what was causing the balking.
Again,
wasn't it?
hold on, remember. Hold on.
Oh.
The power's not going anywhere, right? So right now the amount of steam that they're using is on the decline. So we need to start sending that power out.
Okay.
Into the wider world.
Okay.
That's 9,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a few more here. Sorry for the jumping chat. There we go. It's 12,000. Should be more than enough. So let's do this and this and this. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it looks okay.
So I think that's good. So I think that's pulling the power now, but we're making enough to where it's holding. Oh no, yeah, if you look at the dynamos, they are going down. So we're about to see a dip, a big dip. I think a big dipper, potentially. Maybe
the bank's still holding steady, and this end dynamo is actually going up in power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now it's going down.
Right. That's okay.
They're all going down. Oh, and now the bank's going down.
Okay. So then the question is, Nick.
Can you upgrade them to their max? Here we go. Now the bank's going up now. Oh, no.
And down.
No, spoke far too soon. And now the steam in these dynamos are going down.
Let me check the boiler.
And now they're back up again. They back up again.
Ah, Nick.
Hello.
We have a different problem now. The steam here now does run out.
Go. We finally used all this.
So the question though is now: do we need to swap this and use the same bloody gigapipe network to move water from the aqueous accumulator into the boiler valve?
Yeah, right? Maybe, you know. Oh man, there's so many layers, man.
Yeah, it's like a
bloody thing thinks it's an ogre.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a bloody ogre of a boiler. It's huge.
It's
very pancakey, very short and fat.
You like pancakes, man?
I do like a pancake. I don't crave them, but I do like one, especially the smaller ones, the smaller, circular, thicker ones.
Oh, I'm against you on this one, man.
You are like a flatter, thinner.
I'm a flatter and thinner boy. I think the thick, small pancakes are always a disappointment.
Oh, I like them.
I think the flatter, thinner pancakes that you can roll up or fold up or cut with it. You're like, they're so much better, man.
I like the thick ones just to get a bit of thickness, a bit of maple syrup on there as well.
I'm team skinny pancake. I think if you're gonna go with thick pancakes, man, just make like a waffle or something.
I want both, Isaac.
That's fair, man.
I want thick waffles. I want thick pancakes. I want thick everything, Isaac.
If it's thick, Nick wants it.
I like my pancakes like I like my power. All right, Isaac, not flat. All right, thick.
Wondered where you were going with that one for a second there. Do you have the reservoir, Nick?
I do, yes. Here you go. There you are. Sorted. There's your water supply, Isaac. So same again here, I guess, with the outputs and the inputs and all that crap.
Gosh, we've got so many iron plates, man. And I'm using the inefficient recipe for it as well.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
There we go.
Man, did you tear through all the iron plates I requested earlier then?
I must have done, man.
Yeah, jeez. I requested like 130.
Yeah, no, I've been like
hell.
4 more stacks, man. I've been tanking them.
Jeez, Louise.
Been backing those plates.
Backing them. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, so energy input, boom, not energy input, and then high pressure output. It's just one more piston. Nick, I think that we are ready to test this.
Here we are.
And I have pipes left over. So, input. Here, lever, on, output, here. That's not right, is it? It needs to face the other way.
Yeah. Is it going to be a bit?
I think you've got to do it. It's okay. I think I've got to do it like this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Put it on like that, and then lever on. Water goes in. Look at that, Nick. Look at that. Full water. So the aqueous accumulator in this pack must just be infinite water.
Holy crap. That's
And
so much better.
These are all locked at 504 millibuckets per stick of almost locked.
Oh, yeah. They're all stable. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Wait, what were we doing at? Is the steam usage fluctuating a little bit?
Towards these end ones, it's a similar-ish thing where they're not locked full.
Right. How many dynamos do we have? We've got 9, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 9 dynamos. Yeah.
I was like, I think we should be able to hold like 10.
10 KRF is the support, right? From the boiler.
Yeah. The boiler can't go any faster though.
Oh yeah.
The boiler is like past max speed, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
But I think this is fine. I think we're doing what needs to be done.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that like if I disconnect this, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we see 6,000, 7,000, 9,000.
Yeah, that's
9,000 hours per tick seems like more.
Yeah. Nine dynamos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
So no, this is working as intended. The power's just all going straight out. Yes.
Finally, we're getting what we paid for.
Bingo. The power's just all leaving instantly and going
to
where
wherever,
it's
needs
needed.
to go.
Yes.
Mostly probably back here, right?
Exactly,
in this
right.
zone.
But how are we doing over here? Nick, we're at superior, so now we're at 50-50.
Oh, sweet.
On our data model
That's
kills.
good. That's good. So yeah, a little bit more.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're backing up on stuff.
Oh yeah, look at this. Naphtha's
That's
full.
just because this fractionating still is slow. It's like it's not getting all the power it needs.
Yeah, that's fair enough actually. That is filling up. That's on an overall uptrend, the power reserve in here. Just a very slow uptrend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, once these go, oh well, I guess these are online, aren't they? So it's kind of, for the factory's being fed a little bit, Isaac. Maybe not as much as it wants to be, but yeah.
Who's ever been fed as much as they want to be, though, right? Like, no one. But again, is this like a problem? I think we should temporarily take some of the augments out of the, giga augments out of these compression dynamos. That's going to bring their power output down a substantial amount. But I think that might be better.
Okay.
Because we're not producing the refined fuel fast enough anyway.
No.
So trying to burn it at a silly speed, I think, is unnecessary, right?
Yeah.
I think we should try and see if we can start to get some refined fuel backing up a little bit and see if that works. Maybe.
Sure. Okay.
This is filling up nicely. This thing can hold 3 million RF, and it is getting there. Oh yeah, look at that. This is good. I think this is fine.
Here we go.
We're backing up quite a bit on naphtha.
Nice.
So Isaac likes Crips. I do like Crips. Yeah, I'm a big Crip fan. I would take a Crip over a pancake any day of the week. You say Crip or Crep?
I say crepes.
Crepes. There you go.
Yeah, I think I say crepes. Anyway, crepes. Maybe I say crepes.
Yeah.
One of those again where when you think about it, you start like, oh, what do I say?
I think in the UK, crepe is the more popular pronunciation.
Yeah. Crepes is shoes, Isaac, from where I'm from.
Right, I see.
Yeah, so it was fresh crepes. And then I'm like, oh, I can't put those on my feet. They're too thin, Isaac. Not like thick pancakes. Here we go.
We do have one more, like we can put one more augment in that guy to make him faster. He's already using 3,000 hours per tick, but we can take that up to
there it is.
To 4,000.
Still filling up on power though, so it's okay.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
These are still...
We're starting to see a little bit, like there's 50 millibuckets in here. I think we're starting to see a little bit of a backlog. Like, if you look at the middle one's got like 100. It had 200 down to 100. It uses 100 at a time. So we're starting to see, I think, a tiny wee little backlog, maybe, possibly, question mark. But yeah, the power here is going up still. Slowly, but steadily.
But surely, yeah.
Surely, but steadily, but surely.
Hopefully, once this... let's see, where's the... Oh, okay, so... You could put a... No, you don't need it, do you? Oh, no,
a second fractionating still?
Yeah, on the last... Yeah. Parallelize, Isaac. Parallelize.
You said paralyze at first.
Yeah. A paralyze is kind of what this whole system... What it was, I guess, earlier. We want to go from paralyzed to parallelized, Isaac.
Yeah. Because it is the limiting factor, right? Is the fractionating still?
Yeah.
That's the power.
We just want 2 of them. Just stack them on top.
We do have a second one. Like I made one earlier.
Oh yeah, let's give it a go.
But you're wanting to use like conduits to move the fluid, I guess, instead?
Yeah. I guess just power from the front or something here.
Pardon?
If you stack this.
Oh, you want to move the energy conduits?
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
You want to do. You always put the second one here.
Yes. Although does that not need to? Oh yeah, no, that works because you can output in this one to the top and the side, can't you? So that's
and then you're saying
do
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand. Right. Okay.
So let's see if this tears through the naphtha, or if it's actually still okay.
Well, again, are we upgrading this top one? Like the top one is currently not upgraded, right?
I think so.
Luckily for us now, we've got a bunch more fluid conduits because our last ones
weren't sufficient enough.
Okay, so it's just red out is what we need. Like that. Also, we do need to get the sulfur around to the other place.
Here we go. Is this back one not needed then?
That's not an item conduit, man.
Yeah, cool. So
we need to get the sulfur out of that.
Yeah. That was already there, by the way, that conduit. I was wondering if it had a purpose.
Oh, might be. There you go. This should do it like that.
Nice.
And then just insert here, and then make sure the back of that's set to like that, and it is. And set that to extract. It's always active. And
there we go.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, I reckon should we just max out this other one and just see?
We need so if we're going to max it out, we would need like the it's not the spark plug, it's whatever the other thing's called.
Reflex column.
Yeah, the reflex column's a little expensive.
Let's have a look.
Not super expensive, but like it needs hardened glass and blaze powder.
Reflux column. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is what needed the Constantan.
Yeah, I don't know why you cared about the Constantan.
I was wondering why we needed it.
Right.
I thought it was. I didn't know it was for this. Right. I see. Yeah, blaze rods and hardened glass and all that crap. Right. I see. Oh yeah, bones and hellish matter.
No, we're using the compactor. So just compact blaze powder.
Oh right. Oh, I see. And that's the gunpowder and hellish matter.
Yes.
That. Yeah. Okay.
And the gunpowder is just from coal and overworldian matter.
I see. Do we have any left over? I guess.
Oh no, yeah, I'm doing it, man. Don't you worry.
Oh, nice one.
It's here. Things are being done.
Okay.
Cogs are spinning in the background.
Turning, Isaac. Feeding is happening.
Factories are being fed.
Oh. Okay, good stuff. I was wondering if Coco was still kicking around, Isaac. I can confirm that Coco is still available, free to roam, and safe. Got eyes on.
Nice.
And is definitely not, mere meters away from a highly dangerous cable. Although I guess that was insulated now.
Yeah,
so
no, we're good, man.
It's not dangerous anymore. There's
no problems, man.
The safety risk is even lower than it was before. I think we should just turn it into a HV uninsulated cable, just to prove a point.
Dangle it from our safety now.
Yeah, 1 block away.
And then
hello
as well.
Nice.
Okay, so is the bottom one using its full 4,000? It is. The bottom one's going. The top one is much slower. Yeah, no. So we are burning through our naphtha now. But that's only again because that top one is so much slower.
Right, I see. Okay.
I can do. We can max it.
Awesome. There we go.
But yes, now we will be burning through our naphtha, I think.
Excellent. So then how's this doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, but you downgraded these, right? Oh, well, this first one's kind of...
That first one's full on naphtha, man. Full on refined fuel, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not... we should turn the extraction of the fuel onto like round robin, I think.
Ah, I see.
Oh, no, it is on round robin.
Oh.
Oh, but I think the... Okay, yeah, I think I understand the problem. Let me set this to round robin, extract always active. I think the problem is that before we were using the thermal expansion machines to push instead of the end IO conduits to pull.
Oh, okay, I see.
I think if we set the end IO conduits to pull, then it will use the round robin and therefore distribute that refined
evenly.
fluid
Right.
more evenly.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, and these seem to be filling up ish. Yeah, 150, 150, 150, 200.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
look at
they
that,
are
look at that.
slowly filling up. Which
That
is
first
good.
the first one's even like backing up on juice, which is huge.
Oh
right?
yeah, it is. Rapidly.
Yeah.
Too.
We could make a second boiler fairly easily, but I think that this is the better way of doing it, just because this is like, 4,000 hour per tick per dynamo. So, we're making like, what, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, maybe like 20,000 hour per tick here. So it's double what the boiler makes, and it's just more.
Yeah, it's more scalable,
more good.
I think. Well, yeah, it is more good. It is more good. I can concur with that. Excellent.
Nice.
Okay.
This is good.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Took us a while, Nick, but I think we got something here.
finally
The
there.
trouble, well, we're not though, right? The trouble is that, like, we've got here, and now we are starting to make a small profit. Now, this electrolyzer uses 4,000 RF
We've
per
not even
tick.
plugged it back in, have we? Jesus Christ.
It uses 4,000 RF per tick and
Pre-upgrade.
pre-upgrade.
Pre-upgrade, yeah.
People say that it needs like 30k RF per tick to be good.
Oh, and this is producing less than that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Again, we can start to put augments in here, right?
Oh yeah,
To
that
make
is
it,
true.
because in theory, with the same number of dynamos, we can double up to 6,400 per dynamo, right?
It's a fine line, isn't it? Because you've got to kind of do it in such a way that like you don't use up all the refined fuel, and then you kind of slowly upgrade everything so that everything can kind of support each other. And like if you just upgrade all these dynamos, it would just use all the fuel, and then you wouldn't have enough power to make more fuel. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like a you got to turn the dials slowly enough to get these all up to their max upgrades without kind of just draining all of the power everywhere, unless you've got another power source somewhere else, which we do, but it's not enough.
Yes. Oofed. So but we are making profit, right? Is the good news. Profit's being made. So the question is how much profit's being made, right? Because the guy over here, the simulation chamber, uses 2,500 RF per tick.
Yeah.
We're then using 2 fractionating stills. Granted, they're not both running full time. I think one running at 4,000 RF per tick probably would have been enough. I don't think we need the second one. But if we imagine that it's like, gosh, there's 2 of them. If the 2 of these are running at full capacity, the 2 initial fractionating stills, not the top one, that's 8,000 RF per tick, plus this guy's 8. We're using like over 10,000 RF per tick to make, what, 4, 8, 12, 20,000 RF per tick?
This is 2 to 1. Before we hook these up.
They don't matter, right? I'm not asking, I don't care about, I'm asking how much power does it take to make this power? I'm trying to calculate our profit, right? Because the electrolyzer has nothing to do with our profit. That's nothing to do with making the power, right?
Right. In that case, if it's 10,000 to this, which is 20, it's 2 to 1.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the whole output of this is only 10,000 RF, right?
Of these dynamos.
Yes.
Oh. B6. But these are producing...
No, profit, Nick, profit.
Oh, profit. Yes.
Because
yes,
it costs
profit, yes.
like
yes.
a 10,000 RF per tick to make this happen.
It
right?
is a 10,000 profit.
So we're only making 10,000 RF per tick here, right? Because obviously if we just shut this down over here, then this wouldn't work. We'd only be, this costs 10,000 to make.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
This is 10,000 profit, yes.
But it means that effectively this is making the same amount as our steam dynamos currently.
Yeah. The question, I guess, is can you add more dynamos to this without requiring more fuel than currently being
We wouldn't want to
produced?
add more dynamos first, right? We'd just add more augments first, surely.
Yeah.
Like, so we can slap in the 3 augments and then go up to 6,000.
So yeah, so can we support that then?
The thing is now, I think we're moving into producing more power than we need.
Right. So we'd only want to upgrade these later when we require more power.
I don't know where the power's going. Because, like, the first one's backing up on juice, which is good. But the rest of them... And the second one is as well, actually. And the third one also is now. The fourth one and the fifth one are not.
Right.
I guess
Again, are
they're
they
being
just
pulled from
filling
first.
buffers up?
But what buffer?
Like
I guess this here?
His loot fabricators.
This guy is slowly but surely filling up now, which is something.
Yeah.
Which I think wasn't the case before.
I think there's just random blocks just
I think once that
around the
fills,
place.
we might start to see more. Oh no, but now that's tanking. Yeah, I guess maybe it's the. Again, it could be the simulation chamber.
Yeah.
That takes a big chunk when it needs to do stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. This loot, weirdly, this loot fabricator down here only looks like it's got 64 RF to me, as
Pardon?
well. This one here is that?
Oh no, yeah, I do see that as well.
Weird, isn't it?
That could be actually just a thing that is the case. Yeah, that's just not connected to
Oh right, that's just not.
That's
connected
just
to
a, it's
power,
just a problem.
I see.
There we go. That should be going up.
Yes, it is. Yeah, awesome.
Lovely.
But yeah, like just blocks. I think that simulation chamber might be the only one now. Having a look around. Yeah, everything else actually looks like it's full on juice, which is great.
Yeah, it is good, and I assume we're going to start to see this all of these dynamos filling up as well, which does mean we have overhead, right?
Yeah.
So the problem though then is with that overhead, plastic, right?
Yes, yeah. That's the thing.
We need another fractionating still. The thing is, we're probably going to need like, I don't know if we're going to need like another wither skeleton data model.
Ooh.
Because to make the plastic, we need the ethylene, and to make the ethylene, we need the naphtha, right? Like we're going to start siphoning naphtha away from
this,
the
which is
top setup.
using it all at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
So I guess.
then.
Oh, geez. Let's take. So ethylene is naphtha and hydrogen. So we can. I think I'm going to take away this top one. I don't think this top one's needed, right?
Okay.
Because this other one is nowhere near being used to its maximum, right?
Yeah.
So we'll get rid of that. A lot of what we set up here is messy now, but that's fine. Then we need to do the things, right?
Right. Which is like basically get the salt mixers back and the electrolyzers back to where they all were and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So I've plugged in the electrolyzer.
Okay, so that's 4,000 RF per tick.
Yeah. So the question is now, is that? Yeah. No. So now our bank over here is empty.
Aha. Okay.
Right.
So
which
that's,
makes sense.
Yes.
But is that just because the bank, which is which is made up of LV capacitors, is it just because the LV capacitor bank can only take 11,000 and we're making like 50 or whatever now? Like, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
So I assume that the dynamos are still full.
The dynamos are indeed still full. Yes. Yeah. And this
So the problem
electrolyzer
there
it does obviously have its buffer, right, that it's
Yeah.
filling up on, which is partly the cause as well. But I assume that would just go shrink as soon as it actually
MV capacitors are needlessly expensive. You have to pay this and then this. So we would need to spend 32x 64 green, which I don't think we have.
Oh
Or
god.
26. Yeah, no, it's ludicrously expensive
Jeez.
for the upgrade, right?
That's horrible.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just to
Okay.
get better banks.
Yeah.
It seems like, Venator, if you're watching, I feel like you shouldn't have to go through this quest to get to this quest. These banks being expensive, fine. Having to unlock like MV
Both.
capacitors to get to MV capacitor banks, and the same down here, just seems needlessly
it
pricey.
sounds like a Venator L to me, Isaac. Sounds like the first Venator L.
The rare Venator L.
A very rare, but still existent Venator L. Damn Venator. I hang my head in shame.
You hang your head in
I
shame?
hang my head in shame. Oh, yeah, for you, Venator. You know what's happened, Isaac? Venator, you need to be careful. You don't want to what's the saying, Isaac? See yourself a hero long enough to become the villain, or live a hero long enough to become a villain.
Maybe, yeah.
Venator, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Okay? We want you to still be a hero.
I think that the saying is you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, right?
Right, that's the one, yeah.
So you want Venator to die?
I want Venator to die a hero. I want Venator to break the trend, which
better
I'm
hope
sure he has the
Venator
ability to.
Doesn't die anytime soon.
I want him to live long enough and still remain the hero, all right?
Right,
I want
okay.
Venator to go against all the odds, Isaac. That's what I want.
Oh, no,
Here
yeah,
we
you're
go.
right, chat. The throttle neck here is the we've actually hit a transfer limit of the HV wiring, right? We're gonna have to get our first HV, our first second.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because these can only do 10,000 per connection.
Yeah, and these are producing more than that, right? It's almost 20, isn't it?
There we go. Okay, here we go.
Solve it.
Because now this can pull in 60. So now this is backing up. Look at that.
Excellent. Okay.
You love to see it. Okay. Again, though, so the trouble now, though, in that scenario is just like one of conduits. I don't know how the end-IO conduits work. In that, I don't know if it says max output 5,000. Is that like per connection? Like if I were to do this, does it start to like like that?
Yeah, no, that does seem faster. I was paying attention to the power bar. That does look like it's filling up faster now, man. In the electrolyzer.
Oh, yeah, no, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Whew.
Hello.
Right. Okay, yeah, okay. That does indeed, that's how that works. So I think...
Right. So what? So the actual cable throughput is infinite. It's
I think the cable throughput is input. The per connection is 5,000. Yeah.
I see.
So it was pulling out... We were gaining over here, and now we're losing over here. Because I added multiple cables down. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, excellent.
Sense.
Yeah, this electrolyzer is filling the hell up now, which is good. It will be full in like a minute, I want to say.
Right, okay. That's good, though.
It's got a fat buffer. 38 million RF. So...
It does.
Yeah.
Right.
But it is
that's fine. And then, so we've got our salt mixers, right? So naphtha and hydrogen. So we'll take naphtha. Naphtha's coming from here. So the naphtha comes in from the bottom. I guess we'll just split the naphtha between the two. That's good.
Yeah, that's filling up with
filling
that
up with
stuff.
naphtha.
Yeah.
We're going to disconnect some of these then. That. And then we can use the fluid conduits. Gosh, it's so awkward to do this, right? Because we're going to take out the hydrogen, which I think I did set to go out of the left side. We did. Beautiful. So hydrogen, extract, always active. And that's going to insert over here. Is it actually working? Like, is it doing stuff?
Yeah, the progress is going.
Slowly.
It's just, as you know, unbelievable. 6 minutes, isn't it? Unupgraded. Yeah, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. We can play around with upgrading it now that power is slightly better, but yeah, it's interesting.
I apologize to the viewers at home for what I have become. I am deeply sorry.
Here we go. Yeah, is that going to go up into the...
what the heck is this? Why is the... I'm just going to move this just in case. I'm going to do this. Yeah, this is going to go up.
Up in here to the salt mixer. Yeah, I see.
Into the salt mixer. Oh, no, I've messed that up. That's okay. The heck? Yeah, no, oh, no. Okay. Get rid of... Why is there a cable there? Get rid of that. Should be enough fluid cable there. Do this, this, this. So that's going to take oxygen, which I think is going out the right side. It is. Okay. So the oxygen, extract, always active, and insert over there. And then we take the final product from over here and bring that around into there. So insert, extract, always active. Okay. This should work.
Okay.
And this, so what is it this makes? This makes the plastic, right?
Yes.
And then the plastic needs to go into the ingot former, right? For the final stage of the process.
The other
Do you know where the ingot former is?
I have no idea. Is it in my system? No. Is it in
no,
the
I don't
system?
see it. In the system, no. You just lost an ingot former?
Is it gone?
Is it gone?
Gone forever? It's not over here, is it? There was just another salt mixer here. Salt.
Oh, no, we didn't use an ingot former, did we? We used a fractionating still again?
Well, luckily, Isaac, for you, we have a spare one of those. That's why we have the spare one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I made an extra one, yeah, but because yes, no, it's fine.
Okay.
But no, we do have a spare one now. We had a spare one, we used it. I made a spare one to replace the spare one, and now we still have an extra spare one.
And that's this one.
Exactly.
That's this. Right, there it is. Excellent.
Oh, auto input is unavailable, eh? Interesting. Okay, in that case.
Unavailable.
Yeah, unavailable. In that case, we're going to have to use a fluid conduit to move the plastic
To that.
to this. Yeah. I know it's becoming horrible, but becoming horrible. It's always been horrible, I guess, but
There we go. Okay.
is there any plastic in here? Have we made any? No, of course not. That'd be too easy.
No. Of course
So-
not, Isaac. Of course not. Because
Yeah,
it's 6 minutes.
Right, but this is where things become bad, though, right?
Because this is where we have to start using lots of power, isn't it?
to make
Yeah.
this bearable.
Yeah. Well, that electrolyzer's finally done something. Okay. So
We
the
need to
salt
take
mixer was-
our speed and energy upgrades and start chugging them into here, right? So now let's make it
Yes.
2x. It's still full, so that's okay, right?
Yeah.
With one
yeah.
one of 64 speed and energy upgrades,
It's still...
it's holding steady.
the system is providing the power. It's being fed, Isaac.
The factory is being fed.
Yeah.
Now the question is, Nick, can it do a second?
You might have to, yeah. If it does, then we'll have to just chug more and more energy upgrades in there to try and hold it steady.
Oh no, but yes, it's one energy upgrade per speed upgrade, right?
Yes. I
Like
think.
putting in more than one energy upgrade per speed upgrade does nothing.
Yeah. So no matter what you do, and it's not like it remains the same in terms of the power usage, right?
No, like I could
It
put
does
2 more
still
energy
go up.
upgrades in here. It doesn't change the energy output, right?
Yeah.
So let's go from 1 to 2. That takes us to 18,000 hours per tick, but we can bring that down to 12,000. So 12,000 hours per tick, Nick. We're now at triple the speed.
Okay, but we are slowly losing energy now.
And also, Nick, we're fully out of naphtha. These dynamos are done.
Right. So that's why this salt mixer didn't get any... Oh, no, it has got ethylene. Okay, no. Yeah, it has.
Has it?
Well, it's
Oh, yeah,
weird
it
that
does.
this salt mixer is full of naphtha over here, like on this side.
Yeah, no, the salt mixer is. That's fine.
And this fractionating circuit, so this fractionating still has not got the naphtha.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That salt mixer with naphtha is waiting for hydrogen, right? It's waiting for the electron separator to
Okay,
produce
so this
hydrogen for
won't
it.
steal all of the naphtha. It will just use it as it needs.
Yes.
Okay. So that could be worse. Hmm.
There we go. So
Again,
more
I guess that-
hydrogen. There we go. So now it's doing its thing. This machine uses 1,000 hours per tick. Each salt mixer uses 1,000 hours per tick, man. Lest we forget.
Oh dear.
We need a power.
We need free
Renaissance.
power, man. We need free
Do
power.
we, Nick?
Here we go.
We
Hello.
can't do this.
Just
No.
gonna suggest.
Well, there's fission, nuclear fission, right?
That's just yeah, it's a whole nother avenue, I guess. But,
But-
like,
In order to unlock nuclear fission, we need 32 plastic research, right?
why search is that?
Yeah, the chemical research, the yellow
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
If we can get 32 of that, then we can unlock nuclear power, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the question is how much. So, okay, actually, Nick, what we can do here. We have not been using. Did we make the calculator earlier in the pet series?
I believe so.
We
I
did.
think
Here we go.
Yeah.
So, let's have a look. Chemical research, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's teach it how to make chemical research. Don't need this. Get rid of it. Save. So, so we need what? 32, did I say? Chemical research?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, that needs 32 plastic frames. Let's teach you how to make plastic frames. Delete that. Save. Let's teach you how to make plastic rods. I don't think it matters. Save. Let's teach you how to make plastic plates. We'll do it with the more efficient one-to-one methodology. Like that. We don't need this. Save. So we need 100, and then hold on. We also need this, which does need plastic plates as well. Okay, we need 256 plastic, Nick.
Okay.
256 plastic gets us nuclear power.
Right. Now, that I'm assuming requires fuel of some variety, right?
It requires uranium.
Now, how are we for that? Slash, is that
Uranium,
good, like doable for us?
uranium we get from. Oh, hold on. I think. So I thought the Creeper data model might get us that.
I
The Creeper
see.
data model gets us. It doesn't. It gets us boron, lithium, and magnesium.
Okay.
Annoyingly, the only way to get uranium is to drill it out of the ground.
That was my worry, and I'm assuming it's not an Infiniminer job, or even
It's
like
not.
the better one.
No. But if we can get to 300x processing,
It's the chicken and the bloody eggs, man. They've come back out again. Because then you
Right.
kind of choose the order at which you unlock things. Like, well, we will need the crushers and we'll need the other upgrades and stuff like that to get that. And then it's, yeah. Oh, we got 2 more plastic, which is
we
fun.
do. It takes us to 9. We got 9
okay,
total.
that's good.
9 total.
That's like 1/40th the way there.
What's
well, 1/30th actually, 1/30th.
What do we say we need? 256 or 2?
256. Yeah. Was what the number was.
Yeah, we got 3.5% of our
that's
of our plastic.
Good.
Nick,
Nice.
That's a non-zero amount.
That is a non-zero amount.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not impossible. And that fluid.liquid plastic in this fractionating steel is 100 out of 4,000 millibuckets. Lovely.
But yeah, I think uranium is the fuel we would need to power the reactor.
Yeah, that was my initial question. Basically, can we get unlimited amounts of that through something like DML or something? But I guess the answer is no.
People are saying uranium is very energy dense, so
it would be fine.
Maybe we would have to keep finding uranium, but if we can unlock the crusher and do some of the other side tangent bits, you know, and
to get the X's up,
get our X's up, we could get a large amount of uranium, and use that large amount of uranium potentially for large amounts of power. Because I just don't see how can boron not be used. Maybe boron, like maybe you could use the isotope of boron. I actually don't know because it doesn't show us yet. We've not unlocked the chemical.
Okay. If we can, then that is the creeper stuff, right?
Also, I think you used the worst recipe for plastic rods, or the worst of the two. Let me have a look. Stages. Oh, I did. I used one. I used 2 to 4, not 1 to. No, this is the same, right? 2 to 4 is the same as 1 to 2. Yeah,
so you might as well just craft it.
Yeah, there's no need to go through the metal press on this one. I don't know if that's a Venator decision or not. What were you saying? Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, well, if we could use boron, then that's creeper data model stuff, right? That we could get unlimited amounts of that. If boron was a fuel, but yeah.
Because other than that, all we can really do is we can wait until we get a self-aware data model for the Wither, which is going to get us more oil, right? Which is going to keep our naphtha going a bit better. But even then, the only way after that to increase our dynamo output is to get like another simulation chamber with another Wither data model, right?
Which then has to become self-aware again.
But that might be worth doing, like right now. It might be worth putting down like 3 or 4 more simulation chambers with the Wither data model. That is going to take our simulation chamber with the data model energy price cap to 10,000 RF per tick, right? If we put down 3 more of them, because they use 2,500 each. That's 10k. But that should keep us filled up with naphtha.
Right? Yes, it would.
And and then down here, you know, we got 6 times, we got 30 plus K. And at that point, we might be able to sustain even more dynamos.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So could you make me 3 more simulation chambers?
Yes, and 3 more loot fabricators too, as well.
No, I think we can feed them all into the one fabricator.
Oh,
right?
okay. Cool.
Because we're all making the same thing.
It's the matter that's the thing that's needed, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's just okay. Simulation chamber. I've been down this road before, Isaac. Here we go.
Using our coal. I'm hacking the mainframe, Nick, with our auto workbench here.
Oh, nice.
I'll save you.
Nice. What are you? Oh, it's the other data models. I see. Yeah, good stuff. Here we go.
Do we want to unlock the crushers, man?
I was just about to ask that, actually. I think we might as well if we can afford it.
Oh, we're so close. We need 32x64 of green. We got 30x64.
Oh, that will come through quite quickly, hopefully, then.
And then we need 16x64. So we can afford the red. And we've already handed in the blue and the purple.
Yeah, cool.
So we need a bit more green. I assume green is still coming in thick and fast.
Yeah, nice. I'm assuming I'm just going to stack these simulation chambers behind the current ones.
I would just put them down... I was going to put them down sideways, like along this way into the woods.
Yeah,
the forest.
yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me do that.
That's good.
Let's do 3, isn't there? So let me do that. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. All right. That is done. And then you just need power and item conduits. Let's get those. Conduit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Someone said, or double or triple your steam setup and stop burning potential plastic into power. The potential naphtha is not a limiting factor in terms of plastic. Not even close, right? So yes, we are burning what could be turned into plastic, aka this naphtha here. We're going to be burning that. But given that naphtha is nowhere near the limiting factor is just the speed of the electrolyzer, burning the naphtha doesn't matter, right? Because it's endless, right? It's coming in endlessly from the data models. Like, the problem is power. Obviously, we could use steam to make more power, but we could also use oil to make more power, right? Like, the naphtha's always going to be coming in, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That does make sense.
Oh, these don't stack, eh? Interesting. You got those down, man. Are they coming in?
Yeah, they're down. I'm just plugging them in. Here we go. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, how do you...
Just item conduits. Just right-click. No shifting.
Oh, I see. There we go. There you go.
Yeah.
Do they need configuring? I assume they do.
Someone also questioned solar. Solar's an interesting one. Let's have a look. Power. Because there is solar power options. And you can get down... At tier 8 solar panels, well, we can't unlock tier 8 yet. We can unlock tier 5. Which I was looking, I was like, oh, the tier 8 does 16,000 RF per tick, which is crazy.
Man. What's tier 5? What does that do?
256.
I mean, it's not awful, right?
It's not awful. It depends how expensive they are, man. Like, because I think it's just like it's the same craft all the way down, right? Like the first one requires glass, iron, redstone, copper, and wood, right? In quantities. And that makes 1 Fe per tick. But then to make the next tier, you need 4 of the previous tier, and then more glass, iron, redstone, copper to make 4 F per tick. Like, we could teach our system, and we could start making the solar panels, but they're just so expensive. Again, like if I can craft and calculate this, right? I guess, we can't craft a calculator because it doesn't show us the recipe until we go further up. But we can, and I don't know if it's like 4 every time, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be very expensive.
Right, I see. No, it makes sense.
No, I think it's going to be, we could auto-craft it, but I think it's going to use so much.
The one good thing is that it's just free power, isn't it? Like, there's
no free infinite power, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's the main, because it's always day as well, which is the nice thing.
But like, it's 4 per 1,000, and if we want to get 30,000 hours, we need like 120 of them, man, to get 30,000 hours per tick, right?
Yeah,
it's madness.
That is pretty rough.
It is 4 every tier. If it's 4 every tier, that means you need 4, then 16, then 64, then what's 64 times 64?
Oh,
a large number.
3,000 and something.
No, it's like 4,000 and something. 4,096, yeah.
Okay.
And then 4,096 times. You know what I mean? It goes up by a staggering amount every time. You need so many of them.
Yeah, exactly. You got those with the data models, man?
I do.
You chuck them in here. Awesome. These are all set up, so I think it's just a case of
And they're all full on power as well, which is good.
Which is very promising. So hopefully these will just self-learn and become better.
Yes.
And then this should just supply all of this with more naphtha / oil sand even, and then
oil sand into crude oil, into naphtha, into refined fuel, into our dynamos to keep the world spinning.
Keep the lights on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Ideally.
All right. Okay. Oh man.
And we've got 5 more plastic ones. So like the good news is we are making plastic.
Yes. It's being done. And I assume this doesn't need tending to anymore. Like, it just will continue to make more plastic as time goes on. Just slowly. Yeah, okay.
Just very slowly.
Good.
Good.
I
want to put this down like sideways, but I think to do that, I have to do like this. There we go. Beautiful. Get rid of this boiler block that we don't need, and then we'll set that to push.
There we go. There we go.
We do get oxygen back, by the by.
Do you want to recirculate that? Is that worth doing? The oxygen?
Yeah, that's probably. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We do like
cool.
We do this.
Just helps a little bit, doesn't it?
Every little helps, man.
Exactly.
Extract, always active.
There it goes. Yeah, I saw that come in.
Nice. Yeah.
It's the salt mixer, which is good.
That does mean that down here in the electrolyzer, we should probably set the oxygen tab to void excess. We should set all of them to void excess.
Yeah,
if they ever have excess.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to, right? There we go.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, this should just keep working now. I'll put all the plastic we have in that drawer, so we can always get like just a clear vision of what we've got.
Lovely.
We've got, Nick, 14 plastic.
Okay.
It's coming in.
It is coming in, and we will say no more. It just is coming in.
That is what we can
We'll
say.
say nothing about
currently.
the speed, but we can honestly admit that it is coming in.
Can we go faster, or is that still a no-go? No, it's still a no-go. It's very slowly going down. Right?
But it is going down, yeah.
At triple speed, it goes down so slowly. But it does
go
trickling
down, yeah. Like it will eventually hit bottom.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And it's sad, isn't it, that and more energy upgrades won't do anything. Like you have to do it like that.
Oh, hold on though. Oh no. Okay, yeah. No, the problem here, Nick. Each conduit can only do 5,000. We've only got 2 connectors on. We're limited by conduit connection. If we do this and this, it's going up.
Ooh.
It's holding.
It is.
It's holding.
Just about. You were at equilibrium almost. Here we go. One more round of electrolysis. There it goes. Very
I think that's
good.
probably a good thing to leave it at because...
Yeah, definitely.
Because that just means that going forward... I think I did request more banks here. But it means that going forward, as those other wither data models get better at their jobs and the power just does passively increase, it's going to be fine, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
This area needs some cleaning up, eh? It's a nightmare.
Stuff like suspended in midair, hooked up to cables.
Oh, come down here, man. Take a look at this. The bank down here. Just down the hole. We've just got a bank that's just growing.
Oh man. It's like front-end development versus back-end development and software engineering, right? At the front is what you see upstairs, like the lovely 4 blocks of bank, and the back end is just this mishmash of garbage that's holding the whole thing together.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez, I love it. There we go.
Just flash home, man.
Yeah, nice. I forgot we could even do that. There we
Yeah,
go. I'm in
right.
my lovely abode. It's been a while since I've been in there.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize you set your home over there.
Yeah. Oh, and in perfect timing, Isaac, 32 green search X64 is available. Yeah, I've been checking. Okay. So finally, how many times have we promised that we'll unlock crushers?
Oh.
There we go. Flipping
Jeez.
Woo!
The good news as well here is I don't think these are going to be that hard to make, right?
Yeah, and it'll be nice if you just chuck everything in a chest like we had before and then just throw them down, right?
Are we making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crushers?
I think so.
Where the heck are we putting them, man?
Well, I was wondering if we just put them in here and it just spans the entire width of here and then we just connect them, in the line, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
So I like the little moving company.
Yeah, removals operation. Oh, okay.
So let's have a look then. So I'm checking the manual here. Heavy machinery, crusher. So the crusher needs, Nick, 10 steel scaffolding, 1 redstone engineering block, 10 light engineering blocks, 8 steel fence, 9 hoppers. So we need, is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 6. So we need 60 steel scaffolding.
Yeah.
6 redstone engineering blocks.
Yeah, so hold on, I can actually get the steel scaffolding right now. So scaffolding. So it was 60.
60 steel scaffolding, yes.
Okay, yeah. How many redstone engineering blocks?
6.
Okay, I can go and steal those from Red Search, can't I?
Yeah,
which is
from Blue Search?
Blue Search, that'll be in here. Yeah. 6, did you say?
6.
I've got 8, so that's fine. I'll check that in the system. Yeah.
10 light engineering blocks.
Light engineering blocks. Is that being made?
Taught, I think. If you go to the logistics table, you should be able to request, I think, those.
Oh, sweet. Let me do that. 6, did you say?
6T.
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 Light engineering blocks.
Yes.
Oh, they aren't. I don't think they are requests.
They're not taught?
Oh, the heavy ones are.
I can teach the light ones real quick.
Okay, cool.
Then, while I'm doing that, I guess, there's also 64 steel fence.
Fence. Let's see how much fence we've got. Oh, yeah, we've got 72, so that's fine.
Okay, and then finally is 54 hoppers.
I can just do that.
We've got wood coming out of the wazoo, right?
Exactly. So let me come and do this. And then let me go in here. I'll do that and that and that. Wood. Okay. Okay. 64 hoppers was that, Isaac?
Yes.
Okay.
No, 56 hoppers.
56 hoppers. That's fine. Do that. And then hopper. I'm going to do this. Okay. Can I just do... Okay, let's do that.
Light engineering block. Give me a stack of those. Nice. Okay, cool.
Okay, so if you get a diamond chest, Isaac, and whack it down,
yes.
we can just put all of the wares in there.
Fun fact. Someone told me there's a crafting sign creator. So if I make this, and I take this over here, do I right-click this on the pipe, or do I right-click this on the... Oh, look at this, Nick.
Oh, ooh.
Come on over to LP Crafter, Crafting Inc.
Hi. Oh, that's useful. That's useful more than anything to know if something's being used.
Right. Can you still wrench the front of this without ruining the sign like that? You can. Look at that. So you can see we've got empty ones, so you can just see what's... We can leave the empty ones empty. It'll just show you what's empty.
That's cute,
That's
man.
so cool. I thought I had something like this before.
Nice.
I thought I just put manual signs on, but I guess not. Look at that.
Oh.
And you can see what we're crafting at any given time. That is super cool. I like this.
That is very
really
cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
I don't know what the ID is about, but it might just be the Minecraft ID, I guess. But anyway.
Yeah.
Do we have... Okay. Yeah, we've got 30 light engineering blocks. So have you got a diamond chest, did you say? Or do you want me to make a diamond chest or something?
Would you mind sticking one down?
Oh, well. I don't have one, man. I can make one though for you.
Yes, please. Please, Isaac. So we need redstone engine block, engineering block, steel fence, hoppers, scaffolding was the other one.
Whack it down here. There it is, next to the furnace.
There's the scaffolding. I'm putting in a bit more than we need, but it's close enough. All right. So scaffolding, engineering blocks, fences, hoppers, light engineering blocks was the last thing.
I'll read it out to you. We need steel scaffolding, redstone engineering blocks, light engineering blocks, steel fences, hoppers.
Okay, so it's just the light engineering blocks, which might come through now?
Yep,
nice. Yeah, whack them in and then we're
Somebody
good.
said, are the pipes bad for the FPS? They might be, but like the pack is quite light just in general.
Yeah, and the pipes are cool.
The pipes are cool.
As well.
They definitely are heavy, I think. I'm getting like 150 FPS here, whereas I think before they had the pipes, I was getting like 600.
Right. Okay. So it's quite significant. Yeah. What am I getting? I'm getting 120, which is nice.
Are you locked to 120 though? Or?
I'm not. No, mine's kind of jiggering around. Yeah.
They probably are bad, but like they look cool.
Yeah. Exactly. It's worth
anyway.
it.
So I have the Crusher blueprint. So I simply right-click. I sneak right-click onto an inventory to link it. Like that. Everything else is in there, yeah?
I believe so. Yeah. If the light engineering blocks are, yeah, looks like it.
So where are we putting this?
Ooh.
Oh, I need to charge the blueprint.
I just get anywhere, I guess, just around in this central area.
Are we wanting them like vertically, not sideways? Or do you want them sideways?
I want them sideways. Yeah.
So, but wait, they're 3x5s. You want them widthways?
So 3 across. So 3.
Yeah, that's not sideways. So I'm gonna say you want the long way going from me to the metal press.
Yeah, that's it. Correct.
Okay. And then where do you want to start though? Do you want to start like here? Where
I'm just looking at your stream because I can't see there. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
That's in line with the first iron.
Yeah. Perfect.
Like this.
There you go. Nice.
And then you just whoops. I forget every time that you've got to right click and then click again to charge. Oh, whoops. It's okay. You can undo that. You'll have to see it.
Nice. Yeah, good.
Charge. Oh, I love the blueprints for Nato.
They do make a huge difference in effort. I'm putting all of these down manually.
I know, right?
Jesus.
So, boom. 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 Ow.
Look at that. Now this is a factory, this. This place is filled up, man.
So, look at this. This is something, man. Jeez. So now we need to send all of our ores not to here. Like these pipes are now wrong, right?
Yeah, they need to go to the crusher first, don't they? Yeah, okay.
Exactly. But we'd also need a lot more MV cabling here to make this work.
Right, to just set this whole thing up, right.
Yeah, I don't know how much. Oh, we can request quite a bit of MV cabling. Yeah, just so that we can do like
yeah.
Probably into the ground. We've not made, Nick. One thing that's annoying the living daylights out of me. Conduit facades. I mentioned them like so many times, and you've not made them for me, Nick. I'm so I'm devastated.
Oh, disappointing as always, Isaac. I am.
Do we have any clay?
Facades. Do we have any clay? I think
no,
we're
we
not
do.
making
It's
it somewhere.
polymer clay,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's being made somewhere, isn't it?
Polymer clay, right?
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Can you craft clay in this pack? Venator, please. My friend, my colleague, my good sir.
You have to put it down and whack it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh dear.
Yeah, Venator, why? Why would you do this to me? You're a good friend.
Come on, Venator. Come on.
Venator.
Come on, Venator. It's like Mater. Rhymes with Mater. Venator.
Here we go. Yeah, now this is... Because the conduit facades are going to let us hide the conduit, like, as they go into the floor, right?
Yeah.
Which is going to look so much nicer than the garbage we currently have. Also, why do we still not have, like, a max upgraded furnace just down, ready for us to go to?
To Hughes.
To Hughes.
This one's full-time employed, isn't it?
It is.
This one here, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, because we're going to have a lot of holes in the floor here.
Yeah.
And I don't want those holes in the floor to be visible, Nick. I think it's going to be better if we don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get you, man. I get you,
what I mean?
bro. I get you, bro. Here we go. All right. So that's power.
Well,
Here
almost.
You
we
go.
got
I'll do this bit.
Thank you.
You
Beautiful.
can link it up. There
I'll
you
get
go.
the conduit binder as well going here real quick. So I think with this...
I actually need to get rid of these ones. Oh, no, I don't.
That only makes one. Do I shift right click this? You're like... I forget how you do this. Right click a conduit on the conduit to place. Painted... Oh, the painting machine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a throwback, isn't it?
We've not unlocked the painting machine. Do we have to pay?
Of course we
have to pay?
Of course we do.
Can't pay, we'll take it away.
You have to pay for everything these days, Isaac. It's we live in a world of microtransactions, Isaac.
Venator. I don't see it though. I don't see the painting machine for sale.
Oh, right.
But then again, I don't know if we have basically all of Ender IO is off apart from the item conduits, right? Like we don't have the alloy smelter or the sag mill or the...
true.
So maybe the conduits are just... Maybe these are just useless.
Yeah, maybe they're just unfacadable, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I can do this. Oh, I can't even cover it.
No.
Jeez.
Hole in the ground is what you're going to have to get, Isaac.
So I craft it with the block wanted. Oh, you can do that. Look at that. Never mind. Venator,
Oh,
you
wow.
genius.
Look at that. Venator!
Venator! We never doubted
bloody
you for a
legend.
second.
Venator W as per usual. The only downside, I guess, is these won't Oh, they will connect.
No,
Look at
yeah.
that. They
Like if
totally
you have a conduit in your hand, there you go, and you hold it, you can see them through. That's the whole point of the facade, right? You can see it passing right through that block.
Interesting.
You see that?
Yeah. It's mad.
You're not holding the conduit.
Here we
There you
go.
go.
Yeah. There it is. Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty.
There you go. Interesting.
Cool.
Any conduit, you hold any conduit to see any other conduit.
Yes.
Which is good. Cool.
You don't only get one. So it takes 8 conduit binder to make one, and you get 2 conduit binder from 1 conduit binder composite, and it's just sand, gravel, and clay basically. But it's a little tedious to craft them.
Yeah. It's like
I wish you got them in bulk.
It's like there's concrete right at the beginning. Do you remember, like sand, gravel, and clay, and just doing all that stuff? Yeah.
But this is still nicer looks wise
Definitely.
than what we had before, right? It doesn't look quite as bad.
Yeah.
But some of these crushers are online, and so in theory, Nick, you take like an iron ore, you whack it into this crusher.
No, does it straight up,
sound
does
we're
it?
gonna have.
Assume it spits it out wherever.
It spits out 3 shards, and then for us, those 3 shards go through the induction smelter to get 3.5x'd, and then they go through they go through this 10x system, right?
Yeah,
so we get
exactly. So instead of
4x.
1 ore, it's 3.5 shards.
Yes.
Isn't it? Yeah, exactly. And that's where we get the extra 3.5x on top of what we've already got, like you say.
Yes.
Amazing.
So we take our 10x to 3.5x. So next up is the arc furnace, which I don't know. You can't automate the arc furnace, right?
Ooh.
You can't. It's just not doable.
Is there a Venator arc furnace? Is there some kind of Venator super
Giga arc
furnace? Yeah, maybe, man.
It says another multi-block, also one capable of alloying and recycling tools and armor, but its great functionality is that its ability to turn ores into crystals, which can then be turned into up to 294 ingots per ore. We're gonna have to try that, right?
Holy crap! That was the goal, wasn't it? That's what we said we wanted to achieve out of this pack. It was to get the max X on ores.
297x, almost 300x.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All processing. But yeah, no. So we've with this. What I'll do between streams. I'll finish running the conduits down, connecting up the crushers here, and then I will run. I think we might have to use hoppers on the top. You can just drop items in, but I think if we put a hopper on the top, that's going to make life easier, so we don't end up with spillage.
Yeah, of course.
So I think the crushers do have like an internal inventory, and if you put so basically I'll put a hopper on top of the crusher, and then I'll put this pipe, this chassis pipe with the requester in it, on top of the crusher instead, on top of that hopper.
Yeah.
So that hopper fills in, and then they get fed down, and then we'll run item conduits from the crusher round into the induction smelter. We can probably just redo these drawers, like move this drawer on top of the hopper, and put a different drawer here with the shards.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
That'll run through and make its thing. And then, as we mentioned before, going forward, there are other augmentations that we can make to our pulverizer or induction smelter to get that even further, because we can turn the pulverizer from a 2.5 to a 3.5. We can turn the induction smelter up to a 4x. So 4... Okay, hold on, Nick. Hold on. What have we got here? We got like 4 times 3.5.
Yeah.
Times 2.
Hold on.
That's 28.
Yeah.
Times that by 3.5 is 98. So without the arc furnace, I think we can still get 100x arc processing with the machines we currently have.
Right, so the arc furnace only does like a further 3.
Yes.
At the end. Right, I see. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that's good. That's really good.
It's really nice, right? Yeah, because with the induction smelter, we basically just have to swap out for Cinnabar, right? Which is our current slag, but infused with gelid cryothium. The gelid cryothium we've seen we can make now because we have the data model. So
yeah.
Gelid cryothium is something we can do now, right? We have the tech to do it, to infuse our rich slag into Cinnabar. And then from there, the pulverizer just needs tectonic petrothium, which you get by melting petrothium dust, which is obsidian, basalts, and redstone. So we can do this, Nick. We have the tech it's just deep mob learning all the way down. All deep mob learning all day long. So deep mob learning would allow us to turn our 35x into 98x all processing.
Nice.
So
which
hopefully,
is very useful. Very useful.
Which means that, when we go over here and we get like 3 stacks of aluminum every now and again, like in here we got 3 stacks, we got 2 and a bit stacks of lead. There's 120 times 100, right?
Yeah, it's over 10,000. That's what we want. That's what we want.
That's what we want to be seeing. Jeez. And Nick, we're at 29 plastic, man.
Oh, no.
We're over 10% of the way to nuclear power.
There we go. There we go. At least that's happening, right? At least that's on its way.
Yeah,
slowly,
very slowly but surely. Yeah. And hopefully, like you said, we'll come back next time to some more self-aware data models. At least one of them will be self-aware. Hopefully the rest maybe not. They are advanced already, Nick. They've already got to the advanced tier, which is good.
Good.
But yeah, we'll see how this holds up. We'll see about making more power. I might, maybe, possibly, just to make our lives easier, Nick, make a double our boiler setup between stream.
Oh, fair.
Just like make another boiler. Change this to the 5x5 one that is the current, because this is too big since the latest update. So I might change this, might put another boiler down and give us a bit of wiggle room to work with, so we're not just like constantly on the bleeding edge of power all the time, because of course now we do have the crushers, which are also going to start using power, Nick, and it's going to be a whole thing. But those are problems for future Nick and future Isaac. For now, unfortunately, we're out of time for this episode of Feed the Factory.